sort of wanted to get into this. This, of course, is still alpha, so there's still a lot of things we don't know and a lot of things that hopefully we will know in a few short weeks. So it's coming out bits and pieces at the minute. A lot of this is just through data mining. Some of it is through in-game testing that we already know is available. But the vials, the new vials, by the way, Flasks is going away, chat, in Dragonflight. You will no longer be able to use Flasks. Instead, you will be using this new thing called Veils. Now, Veils in Dragonflight is actually pretty fucking cool. At least I think so. And I'll explain why I think so. I'm not going to go through all of the Veils. But effectively, what you should look at when you think of this is... So take, for example, Veil of the Eye in the Storm. Your primary stat is increased by 60, 65, 79 for each enemy that is attacking you, stacking up to 5 times, right? All of these Veils do the exact same thing, right? Or vials do the exact same thing. Every single one of these vials requires you to do something or will change based on the scenario that you find yourself in. Unknown Mephi, you bastard. Thanks for the 5 community subs. Really appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, hearts in chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciate that. Unknown Mephi. So every single one of these, there's another one here that whenever you stack up with allies. So here's one. Your primary stat is increased by 297 while at least 10 yards from allies. So if you stay away from allies, you get increased primary stat. If allies move close to you, not so fucking much, right? You have, there's another one here where facility infuses some of the elementals. Here's another one. Remaining stationary will increase your primary stat up to 298 over 5 seconds. Movement consumes the effect, which then grants you speed for 5 seconds. So it's not just vials that you can or veils that you can use. Is it vials or veils? Fuck, I completely forgot again. Anyway, let's say vials. I want to say vials. I'll say vials. It's not like set and forget flasks like it was in the past, which I fucking despised back in the day. Because a flask really is just a passive buff that you take and then you forget about it until the hour is up and then you take it again. 3 of them a night. These only last 30 minutes. So it persists through death the same way a normal flask would, but they only last for 30 minutes. And they do seem to be a lot more interchangeable. You're not going to use just one of these, and that's the one that you're always going to use. There's always going to be, on different fights, different ones that you want to use as your class in order to get around it. If you look at the new equip bonuses on some of the gear pieces, it plays very similarly, right? There's a very similar play style when it comes to these vials, and that is, so some of the equipped gear will give you versatility based on how many people are stacking at the same time, right? So if you have, and it stacks up to 15 times. So if you have 15 people stacking on each other, you get maximum fucking versatility buff, versus if it's just you and someone else. So however many people are stacking on top of one another increases everyone's versatility. So you can immediately see how there's going to be quite a lot of interesting interplay between some of these vials and also some of the sort of gear buffs and stuff that you get in the game. And these aren't 4 pieces and 2 pieces. This is just gear buffs. It's just buffs that gear give you, like random gear that you find out in the world. So I find it interesting. I find the entire approach from Blizzard to be incredibly interesting. It feels like Blizzard is doing a lot more work to get people involved in the game and do away with the sort of random increase bullshit. So all of the random food buffs and or not the random stuff, but the sort of you eat something and you get X amount of intellect, you drink something and you get X amount of intellect. It feels like Blizzard is moving away from that and instead saying, hey, yes, you could get X amount of intellect, but we're going to require you to do something else as well. So it's not just straightforward. If you stand still for 5 seconds, you'll get X amount of intellect. If you're away from other people for more than 10 yards, you'll get X amount of intellect. So you're going to have to decide which is better for you. You're not always going to have it, but you could, depending on the fight, ensure that you have it most of the time. You see, so small things like that change the way you play the game. It changes the way you approach the game. It allows you to think and make decisions in the game rather than just the same bullshit over and over again, which is eventually you know exactly which flasks you buy, They're on exactly the same place on your bar. You don't even think about it anymore. You just hit flask, hit food buff, done, right? Hope they are at least. It is a 30-minute buff. So cask, these are for 30 minutes at a time. They persist through death, but they're also half the mats of a normal flask, right? So they last for 30 minutes, and if you die, they'll stay on you until you replace them with something else. Like that idiot lock hunter that stay out in Narnia out of range of healers. They persist when you die. Yes, these are vials. So they don't, these aren't your pots. There's pots as well. So combat potions you also have here in Dragonflight. I haven't checked these yet. Losing Reaper, how you doing, brother? Thanks for the first time chat. Really appreciate that, bro. Welcome to the channel. So here's the potions. Let's quickly see here. New potions. Potions of frozen fatality. Drink to collapse to the ground, frozen in a state of near death for 20, 40, 60 seconds, tricking enemies into ignoring you. Potion of frozen focus. Drink to chill your body but elevate your focus, allowing you to restore 14,000 mana over 10 seconds, but you are defenseless until your focus is broken. Potion of chilled clarity. Reduces the mana cost of all spells by 100%, but also increases cost on by 20%. Potion of withering vitality. Consume this vile concoction to instantly heal yourself, but suffer that same amount as plague damage over 15 seconds. While dead, assault your enemy's consciousness with what remains of your own, dealing 18,000 nature damage. Holy shit! Robot Unicorn, did you just give 25 fucking subs? Are you crazy? You crazy bitch. You fucking crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to see fucking hearts in chat. Let's go. 25 of you cunts now have a sub. I'd better see some hearts in chat here. Robotic Unicorn, I really appreciate the subs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You have delicate suspension of spores. Use upon a fallen ally to spread restorative spores nearby. So again, these are pretty interesting, right? Not as interesting as the flasks, but then again, usually for a potion, you don't want to make potions that interesting. Just because they can get really fucking weird. Since they only last for 15 seconds, the last thing you need is a cool and interesting potion, right? That for the 15 seconds that you have it on doesn't fucking work. Yeah, that is a lot of hookers and coke. You are correct, indeed. I am gonna be swimming in titties, bro. Like, absolutely fucking swimming in it. Vaginas for everyone. Just for me, though, but for everyone. Are potions proc back? I don't know. It is potions, right? There are potions here. I don't know if I don't know if the procs are back though. There's cauldrons in Dragonflight, so that seems to be back or still there. I don't know if that was ever away. I'm not entirely sure. Not much has changed with potions from Shadow to Dragonflight, with most potions still triggering a 5-minute cooldown. The biggest change for potions in Dragonflight is the addition of potion cauldrons, which grant potions to your party or raid. Players may be happy to know that a new version of player's favorite potion of prolonged power is returning in this expansion. Come on, Akko, you gotta sneak in a hobo deck or two between the tits. Not with your money, bro. Hobo deck is free. There's a lot of hobos that require some dick sucking, dude. You don't have to pay for hobos. Romka, I'm right there with you. I really do like the vial changes just because it adds a little bit of forethought and it adds a little bit of player engagement on top of everything that you're already doing in combat. Now you have that little bit extra that you have to sort of think about. And all of that is always good. It's much better than just the straightforward, here's your buff, go fuck yourself for 5 minutes, you know? Sort of thing. Because nothing's fun about that. There is just legitimately nothing fun about a potion or a flask that increases your intellect by 100 for an hour. Alright, great. You know. The only person in that equation that is actually having fun is the alchemist that made it, that you bought it from on the auction house. For everyone else, it's just a buff. A buff that you need. You can't play without it. So yeah, I do kind of like the fact that it's they're putting a lot more thought, it feels like, in this expansion into how do we approach the game and how do we give players a lot more control over how they want to approach the game. And I love that. Specifically because Ian was actually asked this and it made me really fucking happy. They asked Ian, how does he feel about damage meters in World of Warcraft, right? How does he feel about the fact that so many players will find cookie cutters to the way the game is played? Like, it doesn't matter how many talent choices they have, because people will just find the right way, and that will be the way that they play. And Ian said, we don't make the game for those players. It's as simple as that. We get that there's going to be a group of players that is going to play only for the damage meters, and that's all that matters to them. But as far as we're concerned, we're not making the game for those players. We're making the game for everyone else. For the people that do actually want to think about the stuff that they're doing and maybe want to go their own way a little bit on certain things. And I find that to be a really good place. You're never going to stop cookie cutters, but you don't have to stop cookie cutters. You just don't need to design the game for the cookie cutters. And that's all that matters, right? Come on, everyone. Sub war. Let's show Accolonn your money. Hey, yeah. You guys can absolutely give me your fucking cash. I'll fucking take it.